22 of Dream of Keybladers. Today we're going to be fighting one of the bosses known of Kingdom Hearts series from Kingdom Hearts 1 to now, which is the Chernobog. And of course, Riku is the first time of facing it alone, when obviously Sora was facing against it with Donald and Goofy in the original series. If obviously wants to know more information about that part, we'll see it obviously on the 31st of March on the Kingdom Hearts 1 showing, which will be, the showing name will be announced obviously in due course. But in the meantime, we're now going to give you Riku's showdown with the Chernobog. So without further ado, before we begin, we're going to note some notifications. Please note, when there's cutscenes, there'll be no commentary. And when there isn't any cutscenes, there'll be commentary. So without further ado, let's begin the show. So now what we're going to do, we're now going to continue on from where we left off. We're now going to fight the Chernobog. So here we go. Creepy fucker behind me. Excuse my French, there's a creepy dude behind me. I had some really creepy dudes behind me. It was very weird. Golden darkness? I don't know. But not to worry, we'll try that again. Because in all fairness, it was only the beginning of this show. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you once again and how it's done. Here we go. To be fair, it's one of those different mixes compared. Whoa, Jesus! And that's the first round, and we get smacked to Kingdom Come. So this time we're gonna go back and fight them, but we're gonna have now back the Creepos. And there's the Creepos. So what the idea is to try and fight off the Creepos. They're trying to make me die is what they're trying to do, to be fair. More creepos! And I got killed by those balls because I had the white creepos this time instead of the dark creepos. And this time we're going to play it very carefully because we now know what's at stake. Here we go. Right. Oh my days. I got whacked. Number one. This time I should have had a bit more health, but there you go. But if I don't get it this time, I'm gonna make sure I will survive with more health. Oh, no way. Defeated with obviously them on my face, but it was manageable, of course.
Thank you, Riku. Say, can we try out that sound idea? That was amazing! What happened?
Sora.
Sora? Funny. Just hearing that name kind of makes me want to smile.
Yeah, that's how he is.
What do you know? Riku and Sora. The sound ideas you two set free joined together. And when they did, they made a great and powerful harmony.
Sora can find the brightest part of anything and pull off miracles like there's nothing to it. It's pretty hard not to smile around him.
Wow! No wonder the music sounded like so much fun. But I bet he's got you to thank for that. Having such a good friend means he could really enjoy it.
Huh?
It's like each of you is holding on to a little part of the other. Your hearts are always in tune, so they're free to sing. Gosh, I hope I can be part of the team someday.
You will. Trust me.
And yes, he's now got the counterpoint for this section of the musical episode that we've got for you today. And then so we're now going to continue on with the next cutscene, obviously before we proceed into the final, big final world, which is soon to be revealed shortly. Here we go.
Master Yen Sid? Gosh, do you think he'll be able to do it?
It's clear you cannot teach a cat to bark. But Merlin and the three good fairies are aiding him in a place that's more temporally flexible. My hope is that he can at least learn to wield it. He certainly has fire, so I suppose it depends now on how strongly it burns.
Oh. But what about Sora and Riku?
Well, if we are running on the assumption Xehanort knew what we were planning, then he still would need to have been there. Back in the very place and time when the Destiny Islands were lost to darkness. Otherwise, Sora and Riku would have been beyond his reach.
Gee, do you really think it's possible Xehanort could have planned things that far in advance?
No, as a matter of fact, I do not.
But what if he did the same thing as Sora and Riku did, and he jumped through time?
For that to work, a version of himself would have had to exist at both source and destination. Not even Xehanort can transport his whole body across vast reaches of time.
Oh no. I remember Xehanort did give up his body. It was a version of him that was possessing Riku.
No, it cannot be. Could he be that cunning? Possess that kind of foresight?
If it's all right with you, can I go help Sora and Riku out?
How? You cannot enter the world of a dream. Where will you go?
If Xehanort really is behind all this, then they won't stay in the dream worlds forever. Eventually, they're gonna reappear somewhere that we can go reach them. And we can even probably guess the place. Follow the hearts, and you'll find the way. That's something Master Aqua told me once.
and Mickey.
We're going too.
Aw, fellas, you're my best pals. But this time, I really do need to go it alone. The dangers are greater than anything we've ever faced before. If something were to happen to Sora and Riku and me, why, you'll be the only ones left to keep this world safe.
Oh.
Mickey, I was not able to locate Sora, but I sense Riku's presence in the realm between. Trust your heart, and I know you will find him.
Thank you. I promise I'll bring them both back safe and sound.
So yes, now there we have it. We now got the final world revealed. And it is called The Worlds That Never Was. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to start with Sora, and then we're going to come back to Riku. So here we go. So we're now going to head over to the world that never was. So let's see how the dive will go, and we'll take it from there. So here we go. Not a queen butterfly.
Yeah. Here we go. Ha. Faster. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Just faster. Yeah. Ha. Faster. Yeah! 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 Faster! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Here we go! Here we go!
And of course there is a second part to it on the back, which is quite weird.
Ha! Yeah! 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 Faster! Yeah!
Ooh. Start at the front, work at the back.
Yeah.
Very interesting concept.
Ha. Yeah. Ha. 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 Yeah. Here we go. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah! Ha! 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 Yeah! Ha! Faster!
Yep, and the other eye is
Here
gone.
We go. Faster!
And we've got to turn around and do this part again.
Here we go! Here we go! Yeah! 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 Ha! Ha! Here we go! Ha! Faster! Faster! Yeah! Yeah! Faster! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Faster!
And it's been defeated once and for all. And the ring is open, so welcome to the world that never was. Here we go. Enjoy the first part of this incredible show.
Wait, isn't this? Is the organization's world sleeping too? No, it can't be. I know I definitely found the 7 keyholes already. So I've got to be awake again, and in the real world. But why here?
Oh, what's the matter, sleepyhead?
Who's there? Show yourself!
We jumped through a lot of hoops to get you here. But it looks as if it's gonna pay off.
You're part of this?
Hey, let's hit these plot points in order. Sora, Roxas. First, you must be wondering about your revised itinerary. Why am I here, not back home? The answer's simple. We brought you to this place, hijacked your little slumber party before it started, and ever since we've been both your companions and your constant guides.
Before it started? Oh, the man in the robe! And so that guy in the black coat! And Xemnas!
Bingo! You were able to go back in time to just before your home became a sleeping world, only because a past version of you already existed there. And I can see, in the past, you already met Mr. Robe Guy. Yep, he was there then to make sure you ended up here now.
That's ridiculous!
It sure is. It's too perfect. Who'd ever believe it? Which is why you idiots never saw it coming. You thought you were off doing some kind of test, right? We'll test this. How come you're wearing the same clothes if you're already back home? You are not gonna wake up, okay? Look, there's no real versus dreams anymore. There's just you, us, and this.
I see. Fair enough. So what? At least I know who to blame for it.
Ooh, I see you still got that angry look down. But here is where I tag out. I got just a few more hoops I gotta jump through.
Huh?
Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me.
Come with me.
What?
Again?
Pleasant dreams, kiddo.
Yes. This was where it started. At this point, I still had no idea that I was talking to myself. He cast away his bodily form just to set me on the appointed path.
What do you mean?
That is Xehanort, reduced to just a heart. The being you and your friends called Ansem.
Whoa!
Oh.
Him. Is that?
Yes. The point in time that Zigbar mentioned.
Me. Right before my world was swallowed by the darkness.
To move through time, you must leave your body behind. Ansem first sent me on my way, and then placed himself here when the time was right. That is what set all these events in motion.
What are you saying? That he knew everything that would happen?
No, not everything. But remember, Ansem possessed Riku and saw his experiences in real time.
So? That could only tell him so much. How did he know I would be here today?
Simple.
Kairi! Oh, ah! What is...
Huh?
You've been here many times. Your first journey, your voyage through memories, in the datascape, in your dreams, relived again and again, like deja vu.
King Mickey? Oh... Donald! Goofy! Pluto!
Oh my god, again? So to find out what happened, stay tuned and be continued. We're now gonna head over to Riku. So here we go. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna head over to the world that never was with Riku. And the question remains, what happened to Sora? Why is he trapped in a dream? What did really happen? Why did it happen? All questions will be answered and revealed in the soon episode of, maybe will be coming up in a few moments. But of course, the one question appeals to everybody. How does he escape? What is the will of escaping? To find out, please tune in for episode 23 of Dream of Keybladers. Tune back next time, where we'll find out more. This is me, Snazzy, being mysterious, signing off. Goodbye for now. Ting ting. Woohoo.